so we're gonna do patch notes for patch 9.9, but before that, I'm gonna show you guys a mystery, and I want someone in chat to solve it for me. Okay, so in this game, oh, you'll just see. In this game, we have a Galio in the bush, and there's a pink ward, right? So here's some clues to the mystery. There's a minion hitting from the bush. That's clue number 1. Okay, and clue number 2, maybe this pink ward is poorly placed. I'm not sure. And you know, oh, we got the Nami wave hit us, right? So if someone can explain that to us, that would be very nice. All right, so check it out again. It's just she just walks up and waves into the bush. I didn't know it was a skill shot. All right, anyways, maybe it was in maybe last patch they turned into a skill shot. Who knows? Let's take a look at these. I haven't seen these yet, but let's see. Aatrox. Passive attack also heals Aatrox and mutilation removed. What's mutilation? Holy shit. No longer reduces healing and shielding on champions. Wow. That's nice. Heals Aatrox. That means he's got some innate sustain mid game, right? Maybe laning it might not be as important. I actually don't know, but mid game for sure. When you're alone with a wave, just hit it a bunch of times, right? Q cooldown adjusted and damage increased. Adjusted. What does that mean? Cooldown starts after your 3rd cast. That's good. That way you can't like Q and then hold on to it a bunch. Q and then Q again, right? So interesting. I think that seems like a nerf, but they did lower the cooldown to half at the last rank, so makes it more obvious. You know, when his last Q is done, he's not gonna like his Q is down for 6 seconds. You'll know now, right? Or however long, instead of him holding it / not holding on to his Q charges. W slow flattened and cooldown increased. What does flattened mean? Oh, it's just 25% at all ranks. So 1.1 there, right? Cooldown increase though. That sucks. 26 seconds. What the hell? Yeah, you can use it like once a wave, man. That's gonna hurt his mid game, right? Unless you max W for some godforsaken reason. E heal trigger adjusted. What does that mean? Dude, with so many changes, Aatrox is getting so many changes. No longer grants attack damage for 1.5 seconds. Instead, any non-periodic damage versus champions. Heal trigger. Interesting. I'm not really sure. I don't know if I understand this correctly, but he heals off his E. What is this? There's a lot of changes here. Revive no longer a baseline effect on ulti. Dude, what? Every single ability got changed. What the hell? Taking lethal damage no longer revives him. Takedowns extend his ulti by 5 seconds. And allow Aatrox to revive upon taking lethal damage when World Ender is active. Gets more move speed, percent move speed. Receives increased healing. So does that mean when you die, you can come back? And if your ulti's still going, you can die again? I'm kind of confused, man. He's like stays in place though when he revives, so that's cool. Cast time's really short, that's fine. Cooldown is buffed, so that's all nice. I mean, you can use it more, I guess. Heal during a revive is 30% of his max health, so you can go like tanky. Seems like you can go tanky, right? A little bit more tanky. You're not gonna see like tank Aatrox, unlikely, right? I'm confused. Okay, so you have to get an assist or kill to enable the revive. You can't just run and then press R and then when you get down, you're reviving. It doesn't work that way. And you're also staying still, so that's fine. Just read the full change list for this one. Yeah, interesting. I actually don't know where they're going with this, so I'm gonna read this. So they're gonna make the revive on his ulti less reliable, and then they buff the other abilities. In a sense, he wants more bruisery, drain, tanky playstyle. So against these tanks, he's gonna be able to out-sustain them, right? In a sense, or while he's fighting, the longer it is, the more he can sustain, something like that, right? More than one all-in dive combo. Yeah. So it's not just gonna be like one shot done. It's gonna be like maybe you have some rotational abilities. Okay, W sucks now, but you know, it's interesting. Get kills and assists basically for your ulti to keep going. You move hella fast. Okay, next for ADCs, that just means Kill him before he gets an assist, and he's not gonna revive. That would be the big one. And also, when he gets resets, like kills and assists, he's gonna run straight for you, something like that, right? And if his third Q is over, then he has to wait for sure before he can cast again. Passive shield adjusted. Our passive changed. Mark targets with auto attacks. That's nice. That way, Blitz doesn't, he has a useful ulti, right? His all-in damage potential is a little bit better. The longer the fight goes on, the more ulti procs you're going to get on their ADC, the guy you're hitting, hopefully, right? That's good. Passive shield adjusted, though. What does that mean? 30% of his maximum mana. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. That's good. It's kind of weird how it's off current mana. So, mana Blitzcrank is actually possibly a thing, right? You can be tanky with your mana shield. Interesting. Oh wow, grab updated, so you don't see any more bullshit grabs. Hopefully, VFX updates. That's cool. Yeah, I don't know about the random arcs. This is actually 10-year-old passive, dude. Okay, fine, 9-year-old passive, but whatever, same thing, right? 9-10 years. This is a decade old. His ultimate is off cooldown. He marks targets hit by his basic attacks. They take 50, 100, 150. Woo, after 1 second delay. It seems like it's less, right? Than this, but this is random, so you're never gonna hit anyone anyways. So this is totally fine. It's good. He's going to have some all-in potential now. Better all-in potential now with his ulti hitting the guy, right? A little bit more damage. Good. Okay. Everything got buffed. Now you can't immediately RW or R flash. I think that's probably fine, huh? Because you can't really react to this RW or R flash. You would have to predict it. That's just insane because when he gets in a certain range, you're doomed. So now he would have to ulti and then do it after half a second. Is W dash speed increased or is this reverted? Well, that's nice. That's always good for a con. These are a lot of buffs. Holy shit. Wow, 60 health, 3 armor. He's got less AD. Okay, fair. More magic resist. So he's basically tanky. Oh wow, he's got magic resist growth too. By a lot. Look at this. 0.75 per level. So he's gonna be tanky. He does less damage with auto attacks, I guess. But it seems like a nice, fine trade-off. No more bullshit. RW immediately. You have to R and then W, so you have a chance to outplay, right? Q cooldown haste adjusted. Actually, yeah, maybe we'll see more Rakan. I think these base stats are not bad, and this dash speed is increased is very relevant, right? That's one of his main ways to win lane before level 6. So it's actually not bad. If your playstyle doesn't revolve around instantly RW, instead you can just pop R and then fake them out and then W. This is just straight buff, right? So yeah, it's not bad. It's not bad at all. Honestly, I thought you could not use anything when you're ulti, but it's just in the first half second. So this is not a bad. This is good. Honestly, I think for Rakan. You're gonna see more Rakan, I think. Wow, that's a lot of changes. He's like tankier, dude. Interesting. Q cooldown haste adjusted, empowered heal for ally and self increased. Damage decreased, E cooldown decreased. Now cost now scales and damage decreased late. Yeah, thank God. Okay, so basically they want to change her. She's gonna spam silence until you get low, and instead now she's gonna heal up her ally, her ADC, so that they win that way through trades. It's really weird how Soraka turned from a support that won through trades and into poke the shit out of the enemy ADC because they can't do anything about it. So okay, Q cooldown increased. Oh, thank God, to 8 seconds instead of 5 at level 1. Or actually, it was 5 seconds at all ranks. 8 seconds, level 1. Thank the fucking Lord, dude. That shit, she'll just spam Q when you're trying to push level 1. You couldn't do anything about it except dodge it or take it to the face, which is not good. The healing was increased. I think that's fine. It's like basically don't get hit by it. You're gonna help healer. Heal allies increased. That's fine too. Initial ticks heal more than later ticks. Whatever, that's fine. Yeah, like initial healing. Whatever, I think that's fine. Damage is increased. Oh, decreased, thank God. So less pokey, basically less pokey, more healy. Movement speed, when moving away from enemy champs. Oh, you get decaying movement speed. What the hell? When you hit them, you get movement speed? Damn. That's kind of cool. That's pretty good actually. So this is good. I like this change because instead of just poke city, you actually are just hitting it not to hit them. Well, of course you're gonna try and hit them, but it isn't for like poke them out of lane. It's more of a I'm going to be able to heal more, so don't get hit, right? E cooldown decreased by 4 seconds. All right, this area interaction is really annoying. Mana increase, thank God. I'm sick of Soraka's spamming this ability with Emax, and then they just, you know, they have full mana still somehow, half mana somehow. Damage was decreased. Thank the fucking lords, dude. Like, dude, you can decrease the cooldown. I don't care. Just make sure it just doesn't poke us out of lane, right? Just like with 3 hits. Yeah, not really 3 hits, but basically you can't do anything about it unless they screw up. So this is a good change. You're gonna see more heal-based Soraka rather than Omega poke Soraka. Okay, there's a lot of changes. What the hell? A lot of support changes. Really interesting. Passive bonus damage flattened. Q. I'm just gonna read this shit. Whatever. So bonus damage. It was based off of Tahm Kench's maximum health. Now it's his max health at all levels. So buffs is early game, nerfs is late game. That seems fine to me, right? Q slow duration increase. Wow, if you get hit by that, you're gonna have a bad time. You had a bad time before, but now it's even more of a bad time, right? Cooldown increased. Wow. Okay, so less pokey, more, you know, catchy. If that makes any sense. You're gonna see less spam of it. Tongue range increased. Holy smokes! Yeah, you're gonna see Tahm Kench catch people. And the slow is Omega buff too. Holy shit! So this is basically like you miss, it's gonna suck more, but if you hit, you have a bigger payoff with increased slow duration, and higher range. It's crazy. Thank God. When you eat an ally, you get slowed. Okay, so basically it's not a get out of jail free card, right? It's more of a block this incoming damage or ability, or you know, save your teammate, but you can't, you know, fucking run, right? You're not gonna stay in place. I think that's definitely fine. Like, say for example, you're gonna counter the Ash arrow if it hits your ADC, but you're not gonna be able to run away from the gank that happens right after, right? So thank God. I think that's really good. Mana refund 50% when Tahm Kench devours an enemy champion, so rewarding you for eating the enemy champion, I guess. Cost increase, so basically nerf to eating your teammate, like a lot, and compensation buffs for eating an enemy champion. So it's the same amount of mana if you eat an enemy champion, you know, minus 10 or whatever, right? And now eating your ally is not as good. Cooldown was buffed because of that, so that's nice. Base minion spit damage. I don't really know why this even exists, but you know, no one eats minions as Tahm Kench just spit at the enemy team. But sure, I guess that's cool. Okay, it got lowered. Enemy champion damage went from their max health to flat damage plus their max health, which will probably make it more effective against lower HP targets, right? That's how math works. And less effective against like tanks, which is fine, I think. Yeah, you're basically it's better for lane, right? So you might see more Tahm Kench. His early game is essentially buffed. You just can't eat your teammate and run at the same time. So eating your teammate is great, but you can't escape a gank like that way. So it's not Omega obnoxious. You can still do a relay, right? So what I mean by that is you can still do this. Let me see if I can open up this thing. Map. So this would be really funny, but this is still a strategy you can do. So he would eat you. Let's say this is ADC and this is support. He would eat you and run and then spit you out, right? But now it's like relay where he eats you and he spits you out like this. So maybe you can escape a gank like that, but yeah, that's about it, huh? I think it's really good. You just use it to dodge abilities now instead of fucking run. It's free. His E is free now. That's fine. Heal is this amount of great health, so the healing is better. The shield is better too. So it's basically Tahm Kench buffs. Got rid of annoying W interaction with your ally. And I think that's totally fine. Seems good. I think it's like basically making Rakan less stupid gives him compensation buffs. Makes Soraka less stupid, gives her different direction with healing. Makes Tahm Kench less stupid, gives him compensation buffs, right? This is so far, these bot lane changes are great. I think you're gonna get a lot less frustrated when you play against these supports, right? and you actually might see more of these supports being picked. Tom Kench is going to be your ultimate counter all in, right? So it's gonna be really nice. You got buffed against non all in champs, right? With this insane Q. So we'll see. Akali extended duration when breaking invis. Extended duration when breaking invis. What does this mean again? So the shroud duration increases when you break invisibility. I see. Now it's less. Now the shroud is increased by 2 seconds. So cooldown increase. So you gank. So it's gonna be 1.1 there, right? You gank. It's down. She uses a shroud to get out. Your window of opportunity to gank again is bigger by 4 seconds, essentially, right? In team fights for us ADC mains, this part doesn't really matter that much because she only needs one shroud. She's not gonna shroud twice in the team fight. Then you just die. So still be afraid of this champion for ADCs. Here to help nerf her laning though. Q healing and damage increase. So Darius got buffed. Ogchamp. Lol Electro. Thank you for the host. 109 views. We're just going through making a YouTube video for patch notes. Anyways, yeah, thank you for the host. This is just Darius buffs. So increased healing is missing healing on champions. That's fine. So just increased healing and then damage increased. That's all fine, right? It's just early game Darius buffs, mid game Darius buffs, no problem. Echo base attack increase, so maybe you can see us better. That's nice. E cost decreased at later ranks. He's gonna. I'm actually not sure how relevant this is. Actually, I have no idea how relevant this is. So, is this even relevant? Do you see echoes out of mana when they spam E? I don't know. Maybe it's mid game. Maybe it buffs his mid game so that he doesn't need as much mana or mana sustained when he's clearing waves. Although you could probably not use your E when you're clearing waves, or you just press Q. So I'm not really sure where they're going with this, but okay. Hecarim Q bonus damage decreased, thank God. E minimum and max damage decreased later, thank God. Dude, he's not gonna. Hecarim nerfs, damage nerfs. That's all you need to know, right? So it's huge nerf. It used to be 10% per stack, and there were a bunch of stacks. Now it's 5% per stack. Huge nerfs, and devastating charge. Damage decreased by a little bit for minimum range, and max range decreased by a lot more, like 40 at max rank. So he's not going to. He's gonna one shot you less. If that makes any sense. God damn, Hecarim was insane. Wow, Jarvan changes. Health nerf. I mean, I don't wait. 1.2 health. Is this a thing? Like, 2.3 mana. I guess they're just making it pretty, huh? Nerf the mana regen, I guess. And then bonus shield. 1.5% of his maximum health per enemy champion hit. So is this a huge nerf or what? What the hell? It's actually a huge nerf, right? Literally half at max rank. I think King Nidhogg, the Jarvan main, was talking about W max being a thing, but definitely not anymore. Why the hell would you max W now? Yo, this is pretty bad. Sucks to suck, Jarvan. And then his E cooldown was increased. Okay, well, goodbye, Jarvan. Bye-bye. So Kennen, they shifted resistances to his ulti and not his E. So this is basically you can't use his E to trade anymore, basically, or to get out of jail free card in a gank. Or not really get out of jail free card, more like the gank is more likely to work because now you have to commit your ulti if you want the resistances, right? So it's gonna be the same when he engages in a team fight because he's using his E and his ulti anyways. But when he wants to use his E and not his ulti, aka lane or mid game running away from a gank, he's gonna be more squishy. So has some mark spawns late in the game. This is just with Scuttle changes. W damage increase late. So hitting your W is not just a CC for late game, but rather it can actually threaten you, right? I think is how it should be interpreted. Look at this. Bonus AP ratio and flat damage increase. So yeah. Wait, what? Aftershocks seeing nerfed this patch? Holy shit, Aftershock's getting nerfed? Yo! No way. Okay, I can't wait. Q base damage increase. Okay, you can push faster. You can last it better. E cooldown increase and shield strength decrease, so you can break your shield, which is nice. And the cooldowns increase, so she's not going to be able to. It's basically a lane nerf to Morgana, so she can block. I mean, everyone hates Morgana, honestly. Just blocks like all of these skill shot CC supports. So nerf is gonna give you a bigger window of opportunity, like 26 seconds. So your hook is definitely less than 26 seconds, right? Level 1. Oh my god, Rek'Sai nerf. Dude, this is the patch of dreams. Holy shit, get this shit out of here. Thank god. Attack damage decrease, damage growth decrease, no more, less one-shot stuff. Dude, this guy just outstats. He just kills your front line. Like, I don't know how else to put it. This man comes out of lane, like 10-0, he kills your front line. You guys lose the game every team fight. Q cooldown is increased. It actually did a lot of damage, so that's nice. You probably have to use it smarter instead of checking bushes. It's gonna make them harder to check bushes, I think, is how I'm interpreting this. The snipe is not really what worries us. It's more of a you can check people who are standing still in bushes, right? So and then E, the damage is decreased.
I came here for two things.
Damage is decreased, basically. So
some hard candy.
Rek'Sai nerfs. Thanks God. Thank God. Snuggle tits. Wow. Thank you for the sub. Snuggle tits. Much appreciated. Sweeping lens no longer reveals and immediately activates stealth W. What? What? I don't get it. Oh, so the lenses activated the boxes? Now they only reveal, so you can still step on it, huh? I see. I see. So, if you walk into, you can't just like sweep and then walk over it because it didn't activate. Now you have to kill them, right? Base attack speed ratio increased, E damage ratio increased, buffing Shen, help him on the top lane. That's just like mid game, you can fucking kill people better, I guess. I guess. And then E damage is increased. What? Based on your bonus health. So mid game, late game buffs to damage. So maybe E flashing onto the back line is a little bit better. I don't know. Interesting. I'm not really sure how much this will help him. How much is this relevant? Attack speed ratio. Maybe you can push faster too. So mid game buffs essentially for Shen, not laning buffs. Mid late game buffs. W base damage increase. So helping Salis out a little bit. Hurt just by 10 and 30 at max rank. That's fine. Don't see how this would change too much. W bonus attack speed increase. Okay, Volibear. I don't know who asked for this, but someone. This is kind of random, right? You get a lot of attack speed per stack, basically. Volibear bursts, buffs, not bursts. Hunter's potion removed. I mean, no one buys that shit anyways. Mana immune buff. Ezreal is a little bit happier, but I mean, 10 damage is not bad. Especially when you auto attack and it helps your Q damage too. So yeah, no one else buys this item. Ash VFX updates, that's really cool. Maybe we'll play more Ash. Caitlyn VFX updates, that's really cool. Maybe we'll play more Caitlyn, Kappa. Jax, I'm gonna start banning this champion again. Renekton. Wow, all these VFX are really cool because these are old champions. Aftershock, here we go. Resistance is no longer scaled level. Scale with other bonus resistances. Thank God. Thank God. Bonus armor. 70 plus 0.5 bonus armor. Basically bonus armor. You need armor and magic resist to get your aftershock to be better. Instead of being a god, without having magic resist or armor. Like for example, Lux support had aftershock. Some of it did. Even though Lux support did not build any magic resist or armor. Damage is still is based off of maximum health and not AD or ability power. So nerf to Lissandra, Pike, literally anyone who did AP or basically anyone who did damage and still took aftershock. It's a nerf too, and it's just good for tanks. So right, isn't that how that works? Basically, that's the idea. Yeah. So nice, very nice. we'll see some interesting ideas bot lane. Let's see how strong it is still bot lane. Just thinking about like Alistar, for example. Does this change anything for Alistar? Maybe later in the game, but in lane, probably not. So laning is still strong, huh? Laning is still strong. It's just nerf the scaling on damage users. So this is like in lane, you're still gonna die to it. Okay, so don't get debated. You still don't want to get hit by their engage as an ADC main. Rune tuning, whatever, man. Bone plating better, sure. Celerity buff. No one cares about this rune, I'm pretty sure. Gives you 1% move speed, plus all movement speed bonuses are 7% more effective. I don't know. Like, who cares about 1% move speed? Maybe junglers or Twitch. I mean, I don't know. You would have to take sorcery too, so this doesn't seem that great. Cheap shot, better. Okay. Varus E, I guess, for bot lane. Basically, buff early game rune. Also not sure how that will affect anything. These are all runes no one takes. I don't know anything about these things except it. I don't know if it'll be any better. You know, doesn't seem like it. Someone will prove me wrong, I'm sure. Grants 2 adaptive force when a ghost portal spots an enemy. Is it like 2 adaptive force permanently? Oh, maximum stats unchanged. Okay, I see. You're gonna stack up your ghost portal faster. Magical forward nerfed by 2 minutes. Dude, 2 minutes. You won't have boots forever unless there's some action bot lane. Look at this. Look at this. 45 seconds per takedown. Sure, that's cool. But you know, you need to like get kills and assists to get your boots. Imagine if you get 0 kills, 0 assists, 12-minute boots, guys. Yikes. You probably don't want to take that anymore. Worst case scenario, you get at 10 minutes here, but now it's 12 minutes. So sure. All these things are buffed, and then Scuttle Crab changed to initial spawn time 1 minute and 15 seconds in the game. So there'll be a lot less yelling between laners and junglers when everyone's fighting for a crab. And that's about it. Nice. All right, cool. I think overall there are some really interesting support changes. I think supports will be happy about these, unless you're a Morgana main. I think that mid-game spiciness from Hecarim, Rek'Sai, Jarvan is gone. Although I didn't really mind Jarvan at all. But Rek'Sai and Hecarim were commit Sudoku, please. Actually seeing 200% ban rate with Hecarim. Thank God. Yeah, really interesting changes. The most relevant would be the support changes for bot lane. I think you guys should take a look at these supports and see if you should play against them differently. For example, Tom Kench used to be eat you, you're doomed. Now he Qs you, you might be doomed, right? Soraka is more of a don't trade because she's going to heal her ADC kind of idea, right? And Rakan is more like he's a little bit tankier, so you can't one-shot him as easily now, right? You see how that works? So, yeah, we'll see how this goes in bot lane. But other than that, I think that is pretty much all. No real ADC changes. Maybe we'll pick Caitlyn because her visual effects are updated, right? Maybe we'll see more Ashe because visual effects updated. But other than that, I think the support, what you should be excited for is different supports being picked bot, right? So yeah, thanks for watching, and let me know what you guys think. I will see you guys next time.